Okay folks, and today we are looking at 2/20 Eastdale Street. This is a property that has just been recently refurbished by Wakitties. Garden up the side there, the front yard, very little was done to other than the steps were replaced in the front there, and the skirts of green were painted. The weatherboard on the corner here, if we come in close, is replaced. The fence behind me here, we're panning round to, is painted grey and tidied up a little as it could be. We go further round here into the back and we see the smallest garden that today I will be mowing and just tidying up a very little. Come round to the deck. The deck I painted grey from a reddy brown that you can see on the bottom post there. Again, most of the work done on this was done with recycled or second-hand materials. So this deck was it was a bit dilapidated, and there were two planks in the centre that had to be excised, as you can see down here, and replaced. We go further round and you can see that bark chips were used along this garden here to tidy this up. Now this area here was overgrown, basically where you can see the barren piece of garden, the soil there that had no grass on it. That was where the fence had fallen over to, so I pulled down and replaced the fence and put in this garden. Now the whole fence itself cost $240, and it goes quite a way here. I think it's about 35 metres. Posts are all second hand, the railings are all second hand. The paint was just an amalgam of stuff that I had left over from various other jobs, so that cost nothing as well. The flash of colour that was provided in the little box garden here, that cost about $200, including the vegetables and the small grasses in the corner down here at the bottom. We water blasted the whole house, but externally, other than the wallboards, the cladding that I replaced on the corner previously mentioned, we did very little indeed. We go inside and we see where the bulk of the work was carried out. There was a chronic damp in this house, and the colour of the walls was something akin to the yellow on this small box here. So what we did was we painted it white with a roller, at a cost for the whole house of about $300 in paint. Did very little to the kitchen. We of course did brand new carpet afterwards at a cost of $3,000. Now this is a 3-bedroom house, so that's pretty reasonable really. We did very little to the kitchen. We simply left this as it was, knowing that this is an area that very probably the new owners will want to do. Now this also was a problem. We come to the laundry room. Now the wash tub here, I had to marry together two wash tubs, the existing one and a new second-hand, a second-hand one that I painted white and inserted, and we had a bit of trouble with the plumbing because the plumbing was quite old, and I put some new wallboards in and I painted it white, of course, and I retiled the area in the corner here that you can see now. It was a tabled area, like a little sorting table or something, and so I retiled all of that, and we come through into the hallway, and we have the first bedroom of 3. This was relatively easy. It was simply paint and get rid of the mould smell. We had some dehumidifiers running at both ends of the house for a couple of weeks. And this is the master bedroom. Now you see the view that they now have out their window is something more than a fallen over fence, and it's hard to know exactly what the improvements that we've done. This is quite nice. The smaller bedroom here, of course, gets a view straight out the window to a nice flash of colour. It's hard to say that what we've done here will actually increase the value of the house. This is the bathroom. In an overheated property market, all we did in here was paint, and I laid a few plastic strippings on the shower to make it a little more attractive. Painted in here in the bathroom. Note it has a bath. Nice. So the overheated property market could develop an outrageous oh, there's me. Hi. And you can blog me. I'll better get a proper shot of that. The overheated property market could easily explain a higher price. So what we've done is what we've done, and the total cost of this makeover for a 3-bedroom house, that includes the carpet, paint, the materials, not the cost of my labour, has been about $6,000. And my labour costs on top of this were about $3,500. So I would say that around $10,000 Wakitties can do a house for you.